Get ready, start. Addressing the Conference of Ministers of Agriculture, the Prime Minister said, I am very happy to be with you this morning and participate in your deliberations. I hope that your suggestions after detailed discussions for 2 days will serve as a guide document in formulating the policies of the government. At the outset, I would like to put forth before you the objectives of this conference, as some states of the country have been affected badly by severe drought. Some others were hit by cyclones. Many lives and cattle have been lost, besides damage to lakhs of acres of standing crops. The state government have already started rescue and relief operations within their limitations and have sought liberal financial assistance from the center. The chief ministers of some states have pointed out that the center should formulate a concrete plan by which the capacity to face such natural calamities is increased. It is in this context that this conference should suggest measures for effective use of the resources. Your recommendations would be studied by a group of ministers ably assisted by the administrators and experts in the fields of irrigation and agriculture. One of the most important steps that the government could do to mitigate the suffering of lakhs of needy people was to release the suffer buffer stocks of food grains to the affected states. These states have been given a free hand to distribute the rice and wheat by undertaking programs like Food for Work on behalf of the government. I would like to assure the chief ministers that there is no dearth of stocks, and whenever there is need, they can place their intents. I have instructed the officials in the ministries of food and civil supplies to attend to this work on a priority basis. Another important issue which concerns the farmers of this country is the government's commitment to join the World Trade Organization and the impact of their impositions on our agriculture front. Though the government on more than one occasion assured that the interests of the farmers would be protected at all costs and no compromised, there are still some misgivings in the minds of a section of the riots that the foreign companies would thrust their products on the weak agriculturists of this country. The copies of the agreement are made available to you all for a detailed study so that you can in turn explain to the farming community in a more convincing manner. From the copy, you will agree that there is no commitment on the part of the government which would seriously jeopardize the interests of the nation in general and the farmers in particular. One of the problems the government is facing is to store huge stocks of paddy procured under the levy system. These stocks have grown to such an extent that the government had to invest crores of rupees for construction of storage godowns in all the districts headquarters and meet the administrative and maintenance costs. Dear Mr. Gopal, we are in receipt of your letter and the scheme requesting for sanction of a loan of rupees 2 lakhs for establishing a ready-made garments shop at Koti, Hyderabad, and it received our utmost attention. On examining the proposal, we felt that further information on the following points is still needed for sanction of the loan. You have stated that you are an educated unemployed, but you have not mentioned your educational qualifications, as the scheme under which you have applied for financial assistance is applicable only for those who complete their graduation, and in the absence of your details, we are unable to process your application. Further, the business you have chosen to run is highly competitive one, and unless you are experienced, it is not possible to achieve your targets both in terms of sales and profits. You have to mention your competency also. If the loan is granted, you may have to furnish guarantee from at least two respectable gentlemen. We hope that you will furnish the above information at an early date, and we assure that we will examine your case and sanction the loan. Looking forward to your reply. Yours faithfully, Manager.